Hello Virgo, welcome to a love reading. We're going to be looking at the current energies for you in love. What can you expect in love? And also look at the energies between you and the person you are or will be dealing with. As always, these readings are meant to be general, so they cannot and will not resonate with every Virgo watching. So take what resonates for you, what applies to you. Thank you so much for checking out my channel. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you're a subscriber. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate all of the support. All right, so let's jump right in. For Virgo, Spirit, Angels, Guides. What do we need to know for Virgo regarding love? What do we need to know for Virgo? For Virgo. For Virgo regarding love. Okay, let's see what we get for you, Virgo. Two of Swords, Eight of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Please ignore my dog. Leon. Please ignore my dog. Bottom of the deck, Two of Wands. Okay, so overall energy. Two of Wands, some sort of decision. Kind of deciding between two very different paths. Two of Swords is telling me that you or the person that you're dealing with, because these are the current energies for you in love. So it could be your energies here or the person you're dealing with. Both of you are here. That is enough, Leon. I don't know how to explain to him that people are allowed to exist. Two of Swords tell me someone's undecided, unsure, blocked, perhaps. Eight of Wands is telling me that there's something that could be coming in here. Communication, action, things are moving quickly with the Eight of Wands. This could also have something to do with like online as well, like the internet. I'm not sure why I'm getting the internet a lot with this card, but we'll clarify and see. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This could be your energy. The Queen of Pentacles is someone that's very stable, business oriented, good at finances. They are typically very secure, doing well. So let's get some energies out here before we clarify. Spirit, tell us more for Virgo. What are the energies for Virgo in love? Tell us more for Virgo. Tell us more for Virgo. Okay. Pure seduction. You're being tempted to give in to your desires. Lust, temptation, desire. Okay, and then bountiful harvest, growth, abundance, patience. Plant seeds now, watch them grow, and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Interesting. The message that I'm getting is almost like head, between the head and the heart. It's like pure seduction is reflecting impulsion, passion, instinct, and then bountiful harvest is more of like the patient planner. So it's almost like there's a disconnect or a conflict, because someone might want to just go with their heart, but it's like maybe their mind or their head is not letting them. We'll see if we get this more about this message as we clarify these decision energies. Tell me more for Virgo. Can we get some clarity, please, for Virgo? What do we need to know? Insight, clarity on these energies, please. For Virgo. Tell me about the Two of Wands. And then I want to look at the bottom of the deck, because I don't think I looked at it. Tell me about the Two of Wands. What's this Two of Wands? What's this Two of Wands about? Five of Pentacles, Three of Swords, the High Priestess. Can I get one more? Two of Wands. Can I get one more for the Two of Wands? Nine of Pentacles. Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like someone is, okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles, Three of Swords. So pain, difficulty, heartache, struggle, financial difficulty, feeling abandoned. If you experience some sort of loss, High Priestess is here, which is a card about secret knowledge, intuition, psychic abilities, what's hidden, listening to your intuition. Nine of Pentacles is very similar to this Queen of Pentacles, independent, secure, stable. I think someone's really worried about their stability. I think someone has been hurt, and it's almost like they don't want their emotions to lead them to make a mistake. Again, this could be you or your person, Virgo. This is very Virgo energy. I feel like someone's really thinking about, you know, if I am independent, if I make this, I'm sorry, not if I am independent, if I make this decision, will I retain my independence? Will I retain my stability, my security? I feel like someone is hurting and wants to do something about it quickly, but they can't. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Let's see. Someone could be considering if they want to be single, free, independent. The Knight of Cups is here with the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So it's almost like maybe you're receiving an apology, a message of some sort. I do have the Eight of Wands here. And the person is like considering this offer. Is that something that I want? Am I interested in this apology or this offer of like whatever someone's expressing here? It's like a tug of war. There's like a tug of war that someone's like experiencing right now when it comes to love or a particular person. There has been difficulty, pain, but someone doesn't want to just make a decision based off of that. But they can't help it because they're humans, and it's a very human behavior, I guess, to, you know, the fight or flight response. You know, you can't help but just be like, I'm done. I want to leave. I want to just not deal with this anymore. And then you want to make an impulsive, rash decision, but not everybody's okay with that, especially Virgo. I feel like you are very thoughtful about the circumstances and the consequences with every decision. Okay, so let's jump down here and see what these are about. These energies down here. Oh, let me look at the bottom of the deck of my Stellar Energy Oracle. I was just curious. Okay, Poetic Justice. You will have justice and balance will be restored. So I feel like somebody wants things to be fair. I think something has been unfair, unbalanced for you or in a connection. And I think you want to do something about it. But I also think that you're thinking of the future. You're thinking of your, investing, the investment you've probably already made, or the investment you would have to make to start over, something like that. Yeah, taking action. I feel like someone's really focused on making something happen so that they have justice. I'm not really getting like apology energy right now, so I don't think this is someone wanting to make things right. We'll see, obviously, when I clarify more. Okay, let's look at this Two of Swords. Tell me about the Two of Swords. Someone's really torn with this Two of Swords, unsure. Why is the Two of Swords here? The Hermit, Virgo, there you are, showing up to your own reading. Yes, a lot of thinking, a lot of, I got the word dissecting, analyzing, planning. Yeah, there's a Ten of Wands that wanted to come up. Someone's really overwhelmed with this decision. Let me see what these are. Seven of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Wow, completely opposite energies here. Again, I'm getting like the decision that this is like whatever this Two of Swords represents, whatever this Two of Wands represents, you could go two very different ways about it, or there's two very different outcomes. It's like, should I be a Seven of Swords, strategic, sneaky, going behind people's backs, thinking only of myself? Or should I do the integral, honest, open? I'm getting like confrontational energy with this Ace of Swords. It's like, should I do something behind people's backs and avoid confrontation and just do what serves me best? Or should I just confront this head on? Two very different energies that I'm getting. Let's get one more. Tell me about the Two of Swords. Tell me about this Two of Swords. King of Swords. Yeah, someone's really thinking about things in an analytical, logical way. The King of Swords is not an emotional person, or they don't make decisions based on emotions. They're very analytical. They use information to their advantage. Excellent communicators. Hard to BS a King of Swords. The King of Swords also, you know, it's not just about logic and intellect, but also what's right. What's the truth? What are the facts? What's the objective truth? I think this decision requires you to walk away from something. 8 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck here. So I think that's part of the problem too. Someone else had a similar energy. I think it was Libra. But anyways, it's almost like because there's a actual consequence to this decision, it's almost like someone's really thinking about it even more than usual. If you are leaving a situation, you or the person that you're dealing with, because this could be their energy, whoever's thinking about this departure, there's consequences that come with this departure. That's why they're so overwhelmed and burdened and undecided, because it's not a decision that I feel will just affect them, but like multiple people perhaps. The Hermit, the High Priestess, someone's really listening to what they truly value, truly desire, what matters to them in the end. And it's interesting, I'm not picking up like love energy so far. I feel like there's some sort of difficulty that you or this other person have experienced. And it could be related to a partnership. But I feel like this is someone's like internal struggle. What's this 8 of Wands? Why is the 8 of Wands here? Why is the 8 of Wands? Why is the 8 of Wands here? Knight of Wands. Oh yeah, something is definitely coming in and you have to think about it. You have to weigh your options. 2 of Pentacles. Back and forth, going back and forth about this decision. We have all these 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles. All cards about decisions, options. Something's definitely coming in quick. Knight of Wands, 8 of Wands. Tell me more about this Knight of Wands, 8 of Wands. Tell me more about this Knight of Wands, 8 of Wands. Wow, the Sun. Whatever this is, it's going to be a good opportunity, I feel, or something that is good news. Something exciting. The Sun is all about joy, celebration, radiance. So, you know, why the 8 of Swords at the bottom of the deck? Why the fear? Why the feeling stuck that I get here? Again, it's almost like this person, whoever's making the decision, I think they want to do it for them. Whatever this decision is, someone's thinking about their own happiness. Let's see, what else? Tell me about the 8 of Wands, Knight of Wands. I want to take action. I want to have, you know, I'm motivated to act. I'm motivated to go after, wow, the Tower. I want to do what makes me happy this time. Tell me about the Knight of Wands, 8 of Wands. We need to know. Yeah, 9 of Wands. There's resistance. There's, I don't know. It's almost like someone's worried. Yeah, 5 of Swords. Maybe they're worried about conflict, failure, screwing someone over. Interesting. This is a very complicated reading. If this is resonating for you, let me know in the comments, because I feel like this is a very specific energy, but it's for someone. 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands. Is this someone that's been through a lot? 3 of Swords. There's been some sort of difficulty that someone has been through in the past or the recent past, but the Sun, the Knight of Wands, the 8 of Wands tells me there's a potential for something good to come in. But someone's like resisting it or guarded against it. They're not sure if this is the right thing for them. Even though they're thinking about their own happiness, I think everything else is like overcoming that. It's almost like your sense of responsibility or obligation, or maybe you're just exhausted. those feelings are kind of overcoming the feelings of, let me do something for myself this time. I hope that that makes sense. Ah, what did I drop? Yeah, King of Wands, Five of Wands. Give me 1 second. You know, going after what I want maybe will cause more drama. King of Wands, Five of Wands. Let me just continue here with the Queen of Pentacles. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Ace of Swords comes out again. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Two of Cups. Finally, a card about the final two. All twos are on the board right now. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Two of Wands again. Okay, can I get one more? One more for this Queen of Pentacles. The Moon, Pisces energy. There's the Knight of Cups again. I think there's someone coming forward to talk about a partnership, and a decision has to be made about that. The Moon, again, very similar energy to the Two of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, right? There's even the Nine of Wands. There's doubts, uncertainty. Could be that something is hidden underneath the surface that hasn't come out yet, an illusion of some sort. Now, the Moon and the Ace of Swords, for me as a reader, they're complete opposite energies, just like the Moon and the Sun are complete opposite energies. The Ace of Swords cuts through all of the murk, all of the fog. The Ace of Swords is clarity. The Ace of Swords is truth, honesty, communication. There's no doubt with the Ace of Swords. Two of Wands, Two of Cups. I feel like someone's deciding what to do about a partnership, about this Knight of Cups that's coming in. What decision will I make here? Let's look at your energies between you and this other person. Spirit, tell me more about the energies between Virgo and this other person. Virgo, if you are enjoying the reading, or you like the way that I read, or if you just want to support my channel for free, please consider hitting the like button or subscribing if you haven't already. It helps out a lot. It just tells YouTube that you like the content, and so it'll show it to more people that might be looking for tarot videos. And yeah, it's a great way to support the channel without spending any money. So I would appreciate it if you did that for me, if you're enjoying what I am putting out here. All right, so let's see. I'm going to put your energies on one side and your person's energy on the other. Feel free to flip it if it resonates more for you. Tell me about Virgo and this other person. What's the energy between Virgo and this other person? I'm going to cut the deck. So 2 cards for Virgo, 2 cards for this other person. Well, Virgo, you have Justice and the Knight of Pentacles. They have the Moon and the Two of Pentacles. Similar energy that we've gotten so far. Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Again, that card about, or the energy of like resistance, defiance, blocking, you know, guarding. Now you have Justice and the Knight of Pentacles. So again, I feel like you're thinking about what's fair to you, what opportunities you can have. Justice, you know, again, Knight of Pentacles, they take their time, stability, you know, patient. The Knight of Pentacles doesn't rush. The Knight of Pentacles doesn't cut corners. And then on your person's side, I have the Moon and the Two of Pentacles. So Pisces energy again here with the Moon. And there's like that doubt, that insecurity, that uncertainty, what to do. I'm not sure. Tell me more about Justice and the Knight of Pentacles. Tell me more about Justice and the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you're evaluating something, or I don't know. Can I get some more insight, please, for Virgo? Justice and the Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is about like, yeah. And then Seven of Swords, sorry. Thinking about the Seven of Wands here. Let me get one more. Yep, Seven of Cups. So Seven of Cups, very similar to this Two of Pentacles and all of this like thinking, wondering which option to choose. I feel like Virgo, you are thinking about an opportunity that serves you. And for some reason, when you think about yourself or doing something for yourself, it's like you're going to be looked at as the Seven of Swords, as someone that's sneaky, selfish, you know, thoughtless, you know, almost like a guilt trip here, even though this is the right thing to do. Tell me about the Moon and the Two of Pentacles. Tell me about the Moon and the Two of Pentacles. Oh my God, the Two of Swords again. Six of Pentacles. Tell me about the Moon and the Two of Pentacles. Tell me about the Moon and the Two of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Well, your person, and there's the Magician at the bottom of the deck with the Star and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Aquarius energy with the Star here. I think this person's thinking about taking the initiative or wanting to take the initiative for something here with you. Making things right perhaps with the Six of Pentacles, but I think they're blocked. It's like there's too much doubt. Tell me about the Page of Wands. They're wanting to make something happen, maybe heal something, maybe have their wish granted with the Magician and the Star. But for some reason, the Two of Swords, the Moon, and the Two of Pentacles is like they have no clarity about this. Tell me about the Page of Wands. It's like they don't know how you're going to take something or what the future holds. Tell me about the Page of Wands. Yeah, the Ace of Wands, starting something new. Five of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. I think that there's conflict that you've had with this person that has shifted things. Like the dynamic between you has changed. Tell me more about this person. Tell me more about this person that Virgo is, has, or will be dealing with. Some of you, this could be somebody that you've already had interactions with, relationship with. I get the sense that this could also be someone new, especially with the Page of Wands, Ace of Wands. But for some reason, they're in the dark about you, about how you feel. Tell me about this person's energy that Virgo is, has, or will be dealing with. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Well, the traits of an earth sign are, you know, stability, patience, dedication, someone reliable, someone grounded. You could be dealing with an earth sign, or these are the qualities they're exhibiting. Bottom of the deck, we have loyal, faithful, and dependable. Tell me about Virgo's energy. Confident, secure, and self-assured. Well, I feel like Virgo, like there's something that it's like you're different now. You're different now, or you're thinking differently, because I feel like for once you're thinking of yourself, and there's like problems with that, or there's like doubt or hesitation. Tell me more about this person Virgo is, has, or will be dealing with. What do we need to know? I miss you. Okay. Tell me about Virgo's energy. Tell me about Virgo's energy. Please wait for me. So this person could be telling you, please wait for me. I have things going on. I miss you. I'm also getting the energy that some of you Virgos, you're tired of waiting. You no longer want to wait for something. You just want to make it happen at this point. So this is very interesting energy, because I feel like you're not on the same page. It's like you're making a decision about something completely different than this person. Or when they think about you and this connection, they have no idea how you're going to respond to a message or an offer. And over here, the way that you're thinking of responding is what's fair to me, what works for me, what's right for me. And I just don't know if that means that you're on the same page with each other. Otherwise, I'll leave it here, Virgo. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you checking out my video. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed my readings, and subscribe if you haven't already if you want to see more. And I'll see you all in another video very soon. Take care.